Hey everybody, okay, so we are going to start by applying foundation. Mainly get around the under the eyes where they have the dark circles. I know that with kids you don't think they need foundation, but with the stage lights they really need the foundation. So if you can apply it as good as you can, yeah, it's in speed up right now so that it doesn't take forever, but you got to try to get it all over their entire face structure. Including in their hairline. You want to try to get it all the way around their hairline, into their ear, and then all the way down into their neck as much as possible. So try to get as much coverage as possible with the foundation. The foundation I'm using is pretty good foundation, but you do not have to. We have foundation that you can use. It's a little bit cheaper, just as long as it matches pretty much to their skin color. So again, full coverage all the way around, especially around the eyes, all the way down the chin and into their neck. Katie has very fair skin, so I'm trying to make sure that it blends all the way through her neckline so that you can't tell a huge drastic color change from face to neck. Once I feel like it's fully blended, then we will put a little bit of setting powder and underneath her eyes just to make sure that we get it all set in place. I like to have a good setting powder underneath the eyes and on top. Then we're going to contour. Now we're going to take the darker contouring and she's going to make a fish face, and we're going to contour from the lips all the way into the ear. And then I'm going to do a little bit on the top of their foreheads, basically securing all of the jaw lines so that when they're on stage their face does not look flat. Instead, you can see dimension in their face. So down the sides of the nose, around the cheekbone, the jawline, and then up on the forehead. After I did the darker brown, I blended it with the lighter color to make sure it was nice and blended, but you can still see from close up the darker. Then I'm going to add the blush. Same thing. They can make a fish face again to help you out, but all the way feathering it up through the hairline. If you will put in good cheeks, make sure even with the boys that they have nice rosy cheeks on stage so that they're not drowned out by those lights. Then I'm going to use a nude palette. I'm going to start with a lighter color. Don't mind Katie's little faces there. I'm going to do a lighter color from the corner of the eye all the way to the top of the eyebrow. Add a little dimension to the eyes so that they pop. Again, lighter color all the way from the corner, all the way up into their eyebrow, making those eyes pop. Once I've done the lighter color, then I will go in and add a little bit darker. It's not a dark color. It's just a shade a little bit through the crease in their eye. So I'm going to go ahead and take it from the corner of their eye. Sorry, my hand is blocking it. You'll be able to see it in a minute. But from the corner of their eye all the way to the crease of their eye with this darker shade of brown. And again, my hair is covering it, but you can kind of see how I did the corner of her eye all the way into the crease of her eye socket. That's a little bit of eyeshadow just to darken it up again to make it pop. Then I take an eyebrow pencil, and I'm going to feather the eyebrows on. Now this is an important step that people tend to miss. Hi, Dare. People tend to miss this step, but you feather on those eyebrows really good to accentuate the eyes. Eyebrows are important. Some kids have no eyebrows at all, and it's good to make sure that we have those eyebrows in there. It really makes the eyes pop. So if you will feather it in with an eye pencil, this is just a brown eye pencil that we can also provide. I take the same brown eye pencil, I make them stretch out their lips, and then I go ahead and line their lips with this brown eye pencil. It's basically almost the color of their skin color, so that will help just make their lips stand out a little bit better. She is going to wipe it off just a bit with her own finger, just wiping it off, making sure that there's no like distinct line sticking out. And then I take a lip color that is basically the color of her lip, and that's what you want, just the colors of their lips. And she's going to rub that in, blending in the lip liner to the lips. Once we've done that, then we will take our mascara, and a huge tip is to wipe off as much mascara as possible so that there's not any chunks, especially on kids. And what you want them to do is you want them to look straight ahead, and they can blink if they want to, and you want to try to get on as much mascara as possible. This is sort of the tricky part, especially for boys. They're definitely going to want to blink, and that is okay. Just have them look straight forward. Try not to look at the wand. That way they don't see something coming straight at their eye, but if they just blink, you can get that mascara right on that top lid. Once it's on the top lid, wipe it off again. Nice faces, Katie. And then you want to wave some air into their eyelashes so that it dries a bit before they are looking up. Once they've done that, look up, have them look up, and you will apply it to the bottom eyelashes. Same thing, they are able to blink. They're going to want to. Katie has done this for a long time, so she's very used to me putting makeup on her. In fact, she can pretty much do this herself. I just wanted to do this demonstration to help you out. So just apply the mascara to the bottom and the top. Very light because they're children, so it looks good just like that. Very basic. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the setting powder, and when we do the setting powder, I'm going to use the lid to take off a little bit of it so it's not so much on the brush, and then I'm just going to blend the entire face together and set it in all the makeup that I just did. Make sure that we get it nice and set in so that it stays throughout the entire performance.